Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel, Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. Today we will continue our journey on odd meters, in this case of our 5. And we will find some more Bols with inserting like Tremolo, Lari strokes, and they're all these Bols are in 2+3, so 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3. And later on, at the end of this lesson, I will show you the coda of my composition, The Surface of the Deep, from the solo album, The Garden of Stone Sounds, because there I'm actually I composed a little like in a way like percussion, like single string, like tar paran percussion part as to end this actually quite slow and composition, but I think that you will enjoy that, and so it's actually the whole lesson is about the 5, the different Bols, and inserting like tremolo strokes. And down the description below you find the link to the PDF which comes with this lesson. And remember, you really get the full package always of the lessons here on Guitar Academia, together with the PDF. And the PDF you have to purchase, but it's very cheap, I think. But of course it helps to support this channel here. So it would be really cool if you get more involved here and download the PDF and follow the lesson, and then we have a lot of fun. Hopefully a long time in the future still, because there are a lot of stuff to cover still. I mean, I've still a lot of material which I want to put out here on this channel. Okay, so let's get right into that. You have 2 pages. First page is these different Bols, and the second page is this percussion outro of my composition. I have to get a coffee because it's very quick now what I have to play for you. It's also challenging, but that's a good practice here. Okay, so the basis is 2/3, so it's actually like so dara dara da, 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, and because we are always in all of these patterns, we are having some like 30-second notes, so like these tremolo strokes. We when these are the eight notes, 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, we actually can play them all. We can make all these DiRi strokes. So 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, and these are our 16ths. And then the next step would be to play all da, because then we have when we play then all da, all the 16th da, we have always the possibility to make another DiRi, double stroke, to get this tremolo 30-second notes. The first is like have them all written down, so I don't have to explain too much. Also, these groupings here, in this case, it's like 4, 4, 2. What's equal with 2 plus 3? And actually, there's like just a very little exception. Yeah, it's just now this exception that the next one is the 5 is actually grouped into 3 plus 2 here. And the pattern is da ra da ra da DiRi da ra da ra da DiRi da ra da ra da DiRi da. So it's like da ra da DiRi da ra da DiRi da ra da. Yeah, so it's 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 da ra da DiRi da ra da. We go back to our groupings of 2 and 3. Next line, first pattern. Dirda, dirda, radara. Next would be when you have this da at the end, it's nice to give an accent there, because then you really have this like polyrhythmical thing there, that you have these threes, like you have actually like 1 2 3 1 2 3, but you do like da 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yeah. So. All right. Next would be. And really think like a percussionist there. You know, like really, and also speak these syllables. Yeah, recite them. It's also a good idea to, while you're on a walking through the park, or in your head while you're in the train or something like that. Recite these. Next would be and the last I have to, in a way, I have to feel these 3 8th notes to really keep the, because it's quite a pause there, to really keep the 5. So yeah. What we are not doing here actually, but what you can do later is to add notes to that. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like one tone. These are just rhythms. Yeah, so you can do like a. You can add this kind of different notes. All right. Next is one, two, three, four. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Yeah, try it out. Slow, it would be. Yeah, it's like a kind of a how do you say? Like, I think it is like a 16th quarter tuplet there happening on the last portion, the 3 of the 5. Okay, next would be da 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 da. Okay, next would be next is next is all right, so that's that page. It's a lot of fun actually. It wakes you up, you know, when you do that. Cool. So let's go on with the next page. And before we go on, I think I mean if you have trouble with these tremolo movements to play that quick and so on. I mean, it took me a while to really get this happening here. I already put out a video on that, like about fast play tremolo and how I'm doing that. I'm thinking that how I am practicing that and what's really important when you practice tremolo to really practice efficient and that you really get it right and more kind of relaxed at the end. Please check out this video. I put the link down in the description field below that you can go to that. It's really like, I think it's really like a very good lesson, which really is also very, just also in general important, I think, about like different thoughts about or different concepts about practicing and some stuff you might not know. So check it out. It's there. All right. So next page is a percussion solo, the percussion part or the outro part of a composition of mine called "The Surface of the Deep," from the album "The Garden of Stolen Sounds." And it's all written there. Maybe I will explain some stuff later. First, I will just play it, hopefully. And what I'm doing here, beside using all these, not all, but many of these different 5/8 Bols. It's also 5 in 2 plus 3 here. What I'm doing actually to get a real like a bendier like low frame drum sound, I I tune my guitar to D, low D, and I'm because it's also the tonality of the composition, and so I always also have this in this composition, like it's a modal piece in Rag Shri, and so it's always there anyway. So what I'm doing there to get a more percussion sound, I dampen the string quite near to the nut here, And this place is quite subtle to find. It's not like here it's like really dead, you know, but what if it's going like more in the back? Yeah, more and more the tone is coming, and there are really some like bendiers, frame drums, which really have this kind of tone also. I mean, like very clear. But you can decide for yourself what you want. And also you can hit it more hard. That's also to do that. It's really okay. So that's the sound. That's the idea of a frame drum, of a bendir in Turkish music. Or I think daf, there are like different names of all these different cultures, Persian culture and so on. They all have these low, big frame drums. In this case, in Persian music, you have really big frame drums, but also with some extra like high sounds like rings, which are like giving an extra sound to that. All right, so I play this. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Play this line again. All right. I messed up a little bit there and started again with the third line. But anyway, I think I mean, if you want to have a good example, just listen to the listen to the album, track 11, The Surface of the Deep. No, actually, I want to play it again. All right, so I think this was a good version. So you have two versions now. Let me just explain briefly what's happening there. I mean, the Bols, the rhythms, they're actually coming. We discussed them all in this previous lesson on 5/8 or like odd meter 5 Bols, and also today in this inserting tremolo strokes. So that's just, in a way, it's just a repeat. Of course, it's a composition, so it's all like. It's also an interesting idea, actually. I mean, what I did there is really to find a kind of a to compose something with these patterns, and to have like a kind of a, like the tension is increasing, and like a kind of a dramaturgy happening, you know, that you have like one you make like really one larger part out of that. So you really think about how to arrange these different rhythms to really get this to make it interesting. Okay, there's just one notational thing which is like unusual, and I have to explain that, but it's also quite interesting. There you see these numbers 2 2 2 2 2 2, and then 2 2 3 3, and so on. Each line is a way how you can group 10. So each line is like 1 5 8 bar in 16ths. Yes, you have like 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6, yes. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3, and so on. And so you have either you group these 10 into 5 times 2, or you work with 2s and 3s, and then you only have the possibilities of 2 2s and 2 3s. But of course, these you can arrange in different ways. So you come up here with seven possibilities of dividing the 10 into 2s and 3s. These are actually all possibilities, and they are arranged actually in a quite systematic way here. And the idea is that it's always, here in the notation, that it's always like one line is played. For example, the first line, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then we have like DiRi 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 da, DiRi 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 da, 1 2, DiRi 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 da, 3, DiRi 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 da, 2 3, DiRi 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 da, 2 3. Yeah, so it's like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, DiRi 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 da, da. And then we go to the next line, and then we do the next line, and the next line is 2 2 3 3. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then again this DiRi 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 da, 1 2. And so that's why there is a 7 times like this number 7 in brackets, because this part with these numbers and this one DiRi 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 da is just repeated or played 7 times, but always going to the next lines of numbers. And what I did, and it's not really meant to speak it loud, but of course when I have a concert and I don't have a microphone or something like that, like nobody is really hearing that too much, so I can speak it. I can speak these syllables of 2 and 3. This helps me actually to really play these subdivisions, because when I play these numbers, I do not think of my 5 anymore. It's not necessary also. I mean, I'm just thinking of, for example, second line is 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3, and I'm thinking of takke takke takite takite. Yeah, these are the jatis, the syllables. So I have like the first is like takke 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 takke. The next is like takke takke takite takite. Next is takke takite takke takite. Next is takke takite takite takke. Next is takite takite takke takke. Next takite takke takite takke. Next is takite takke takke takite. And then always after every 10, this so you can speak that. And again I would really suggest and advise you to do that, actually, to recite all that stuff, this Bols and these rhythms. So it's like takke 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 dir 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 da, takke 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 dir 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 da, takke 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 dir 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 da, takke 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 dir 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 da, takke 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 dir 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 da, takke 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 dir 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 da. Takke 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 dir 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 da, dir 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 da da dir 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 da da, yeah, and so on. So I hope you have fun here. It's useful for you, and I would really be interested actually in hearing you playing that. Maybe you can do that. Make a recording, and I will also publish the link here on my Guitar Academia channel, YouTube page, and yeah, would be really cool. Anyway, please download the PDF also to support my channel. You can also go to the link below in the description field there on the hupildenbrand.com Guitar Academia page. You have a button where you can donate to support my work here. And please don't forget to subscribe. We are done now with this lesson. Push the little bell, then you get notifications. Every week there will be a new video released. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Hupildenbrand.